What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 4 of your guide to collecting all 100 heroes in 100 Heroes. So we're just going to continue the recruitment spree that we did last time. If you do happen to go into the seaside cavern, you're going to find a pearl pocket watch in there. It's going to need to be appraised. Do not sell it. You're going to need it to recruit this character not too far in the future. It's going to be tempting. It's worth 7,500 bagels, but keep it. Don't sell it. I've warned you. The first thing you're going to want to do is upgrade your base to level 10. While you were doing everything else, you should have got a lot of passive income, so you should be able to do it and then some. So be sure you upgrade everything, build shops and all that such, because the people in your town will have better gear in the long run than sometimes you can find, or at least equivalent, so you don't have to go everywhere looking for towns. So at this point, you should have been to Hashan. As you run to the western exit of your base, you will encounter a cutscene with a character named Faye. Some guards will yell about her, and that's all you'll hear about it, but they will mention a seer named Bababa, which is in the town of Dafan. Now, maybe Dafan rings some alarm bells for you, but if you've heard of a bug in Dafan, as of recording of this video, it's fixed, so don't worry about it. You can talk to whoever you want to in there with no issues. Dafan can be found to the east of Hishan. It's not the first little town icon you see, because that's actually a dungeon. It's the second town icon you see on the far west side. Once you head in there, you'll be in a tiny town. The seer can be found in the northwestern corner of the village near a blonde lady. Go in there, talk to her, she'll be seeing stuff, and join your party. From there, head back to your home base, and she will be in the far eastern room on the first floor of the castle. Go in there, talk to her, and you'll initiate the chase scene for Faye. If you want to figure it out yourself, pause the video here. You have about 5 seconds. Okay, so after you get the first clue, you're going to go to the roof of the castle, and she'll find her with Yusuke. You'll get a cutscene, and she'll escape, and you'll need to go back and talk to the seer again. Once you talk to the seer, you'll find the second Faye encounter on the far west side of the first floor of the base, near Francesca. Again, you'll get a quick cutscene, and Faye will bolt. Go back and talk to the seer one more time, and you'll easily find Faye on the second floor of the castle, near Yume. Talk to Yume, and Faye will join your party after another cutscene. Once you've tracked down Faye, or before, it doesn't really matter, you can continue exiting west of the home base, and you'll run across somebody laying on the ground in a pool of blood. Talk to them for a free recruit, Leon. I really like Leon's design. I'm probably going to be using Leon, even though he has like no hit points, but is a frontliner. And has no strength, even though he's supposed to be a battle mage. It's weird, but I like Leon's design, so I'm using Leon right now. Next up, while we're in your home base, we're going to go to the inn, and we are actually going to talk to Ryufin, who will mention another character that you can pick up over in Daffin. Go to the innkeeper, switch out your party. You're actually going to put Mio and Ryufin in your party. Then you're going to teleport back to Dafan. First, you're going to get a cutscene with Ryufin. You're going to go to the northwestern part, the blonde girl that we talked about earlier outside the seer house. Talk to her, you'll get a pretty lengthy cutscene, and you'll get a new party member. Once that's done, head back into Dafan, and then right from the entrance, head straight to the right, all the way, and you'll see another very unique looking character. Talk to them, and Hakugin will join your party as well. And that, I believe, is almost all the characters in Dafan for now. There's one more, but we can't do it yet, at least until the next video, because it's going to require a dungeon. So stay tuned for that. So from here, you're going to teleport back to Arnside, the very first village in the game where you started. You also picked up Jejina there. If you did not get Jejina previously, I would imagine they're still there, so you can go ahead and grab them. But you're going to head to the western side of the village, and you'll find the fisherman has been gone, because we've discussed that at this point in episode 3. But there's another character named Nell. He's at the top of the village. He's like right there where you first was talking to Gar and everybody for the first time. You're gonna have to play a mini game to recruit him, and it took me a second to understand, but basically it's like playing 3 hands of poker at the same time. You're gonna want to just try to get high. It's high numbers and special things like 3 of a kind or all the same color. That's effectively the gist of it. There's also, each zone is worth a different amount of points. So use your best cards or your best combo on the one that's worth the most points. If you win the 3 mark one, you get 5 points. So the other 2 don't even really matter. Just focus on trying to win that spot. Once you defeat Rel in a card game, he will join your army. Back to Hishan, you will check behind a stall in the northwestern side of town. You're going to see a weird light-colored bag. That is actually the character Nell. Talk to them, and they increase your inventory space, which is wonderful. I think it's from like 30 to 50, or at least they can once you build the house yet. I haven't gotten to play with it. I'm trying to get this episode out for you guys. I know that's what Nell does, though. Either way, Nell will join you pretty much for free. Talk to them, and there you go. At this point, on the southeastern side of Hishan, you'll find the fisherman once again. You'll find the fisherman Huang, who we talked to previously and possibly got the rod from. If you didn't, grab it now. He will join your army if you bring him a specific fish. You can find that specific fish on this part of the world map. If you leave Hishan and head out and kind of make a right across the bridge, you're going to see a cave. That cave is called the Seaside Cavern. Just south of that, along the edge of the cliff, there's actually a fishing spot. It's not really marked. It's just kind of beside some grass. You can see it here in the footage. Unfortunately, the fish that he's requesting is not a 100% chance to spawn. I have fished it out twice and not gotten it yet. So hopefully I'll be able to show off his splash screen in a future video. But just go to that fishing spot every time you think it's respawn and fish everything out of it to try to get the fish that Huang wants. Once you have it, you can go talk to him. He'll join your base. And lastly, we are going to teleport to Wern Village. You could, of course, done this at any point, but I kind of just found him at the end, so this is where you're getting him. In the northwestern side of town, where all the fields are, you're going to see a guy in overalls and an orange shirt named Pieter. He's going to join you. Just talk to him, and he's yours. And that's pretty much it. That is every character up at this point that I have recruited. I know where a couple more are, but I need to do some dungeons and stuff. If you want to see that, you can catch it on the live stream. Otherwise, thanks once again for watching, and if you enjoyed it and you're new to the channel, likes, comments, subscriptions, all that good stuff help out a bunch. And we will be sure to see you in episode 5, where we recruit a bunch more characters. But until then, deuces dummies.